The number of pickpockets in Paris has skyrocketed 33% since the start of this year. That's crazy. Fantastic, I'm part of that. So according to telegraph.co.uk, some 56% of suspected pickpockets arrested in Paris are minors, and adding that the possibility of pressing charges were limited, and then some 90% are from Eastern Europe, North Africa, Algeria, Morocco, or Tunisia.
All right, so the plan here today is to inform you and hopefully help you not get pickpocketed and without sounding racist. That's our goal for today. We're in Paris right now. This guy got his stuff stolen yesterday, and thankfully it was just his bag. And I've got a little adventures too. I've known a lot of people who got stuff stolen, and I have a story about involving a dildo and a bunch of people surrounding me. So, but we're gonna start with his story. Yeah, you said that 3 girls walk up to you.
First off, I wasn't expecting this at all because I had my bag, on my shoulders as usual, and I had my camera in my hand, so that they immediately saw that I was a photographer. And these 3 girls approached me and say, "Hey, we want to take a photo with your model friend that you're taking photos of." I was like, "Yeah, sure."
What was the skin of the color of the women approaching?
I'm not going to talk. No.
I think a lot of people here are the steel are from Romania, so they'll be darker than the usual white Parisian person. We can say it like that, right?
Yeah, they were dark, they were a couple shades darker than me. I'm pretty white.
Okay, do you know where they were from or no?
No, I had no idea. Okay. They just approached me and I said, "Hey, we would love to take a photo with your friends." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." And thankfully, I kept my camera in my hands, but I took my bag off to I don't even know why I took my bag off. I just took my bag off.
A $6,000 camera in his hand, and it's easy to see. It's a massive camera.
It's a 1DX Mark II, if you know what that is. It's a massive camera. So I was like,
yeah. Perfect target.
Easy target. So they assumed everything in my bag was expensive, which usually it is, but this time I was very lucky I didn't have that much expensive stuff. But these girls approached me, said, "Let me take a photo." Set my bag down. I keep my camera in my hand, thankfully, and then I start taking their photo, and I'd set my bag down right behind me, and I'm taking their photo, yada yada yada, and then I give them back their phone, and the next thing I know, I turn around to put my bag on. Yeah. And I reach back to put my bag on, but it's not there. So I start freaking out. I'm like, "What the fuck? Where's my bag? Where?" And this guy, who was a Romanian man, as you'd mentioned, runs up to me, and it was there was a man. He just grabbed your bag. I watched the whole thing. He went that way with it. So I took off like a bat out of hell.
That was a great accent.
Most known for my accent. So I take off that way to go search for this guy. I know what my bag looks like, so of course I'm searching everyone. And 2 minutes later, I don't see anyone, and this lady approaches me and says, "Hey, that was his friend. He went the other way." So they made the cleanest getaway.
Yeah, and they always do. They're never alone. In his case, I'm sure the ladies that asked for the photos were part of the group, and they're never alone.
It's a team effort.
I'll put a little clip on. I'll put a link to a guy who is a professional pickpocketer. He's from the US and he's amazing, but he does it he used to do it when he was young, but now he just does it as a show. Okay. And he explained everything what they do, and it's pretty crazy. There's usually 3 people involved in pickpocketing.
The camera.
Mi accosto alla preda. Faccio un colpo di tosse per far capire al mio compagno, la nonna, che si deve avvicinare per cogliere la copertura. Nonna. Prendo la pantofola. La sbacchetto un po'. Giusto? Poi io dico vicino al mio amico. Buttamelo con quello.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
A momento la tiro e gli faccio cavallo a Mirko. Fa cavallo.
So these guys are pros, and you really have to be careful. And the easy targets are obviously the tourist. If you're Asian, if you have a "I love Paris" on your chest, there's some people you can see them from miles away. If you have an Abercrombie fit on your chest, Oops,
Me,
sorry for the mic.
giant bag and a giant camera in my hands,
Giant bag.
taking photos.
You'll be targeted, and know that everywhere you're going, there'll be someone looking out. And whenever they do steal it, it wasn't just, oh, I saw you guys here. They'll, I mean, it's a whole process.
Yeah,
they're pros.
They spotted me a while. They followed me to the Louvre, and that's apparently like the big place to like get
The Louvre, yeah. He's saying the Louvre, not the Louvre.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it. And
but yeah, so that's his story. I have a list of things that has happened.
Please.
We're just gonna go over them and just to warn you. And this is a situation that can happen. And so if this happens to you, avoid it. And you have to be in the set of mind like you're gonna be a dick if you're in Paris.
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
you kind of have to be an asshole in certain situations, or you just have to have your guard up. You can't
Exactly,
assume
yeah.
you can't assume the best with people here.
and it's hard, but like it's hard to think about it like that way. But you have to.
Oh man, I felt so comfortable talking to that guy too, because he sat back and talked to me for like 2 seconds. You know, for like
Which one? The
guy that was like told me to go that
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Like he made me feel so comfortable. I was like, oh, this guy like. You really can't trust anyone. It really sucks,
Exactly.
especially when you're traveling.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. And it was gonna be 5 stories, but every time I started writing them the stories, I ended up with like 12 of them. So anyway, the first one is dropping the ring. Hold this for me. Of
course.
So I had a dude. I was walking down the street, not minding my own business, and someone picks up a ring in front of me and saying, "Hey, is this yours?" And I was like, "No, it's not mine." And he's like, "Well, do you have a girlfriend? You're a good-looking dude." That's the first thing they say.
They make you feel good.
They make you feel good. So you're like, "That's right. I'm a good-looking dude. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Fuck, no one does." Yeah. And he's like, "Hey, do you have a girlfriend?" I was like, "No, but I might be seeing a girl." I was like, "Well, here, have it, and you can give it to her." I was like, "Well, that's a nice dude."
Hell yeah.
The guy was from Romania, once again, so darker skin than me, and but I'm a good dude, and he commented on my good looks. My first thought was like, this is a nice dude. So I ended up walking away. I'm like, okay, thank you. Walk away, and the guy's like, hey, do you want to get me a drink? Give me something to drink, and I was like, no, I'm all right. And he's like, well, I'll give you a ring. So I was like, oh, this is fishy. Give him back the ring, walked away. Nothing happened. Yeah. But I don't know what would have happened if I had, gone with him. Maybe I got him a drink and then someone would have stolen something from me. I don't know. Yeah. But that's one story. They'll do that. If someone finds something and offers it to you, walk away. It's too good to be true. The whole too good to be true. You have to take this.
No one just gives a ring.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep it for yourself. No one's gonna walk and be like, find a ring, be like, oh look, a ring. I'm just gonna give it away.
Yeah.
No one does that.
Exactly. I mentioned before, someone is asking for directions. Mm-hmm. It's 2019. Everyone has a phone. You do not help someone with directions. My mom did that. Yeah. She stood up, helped the guy with his direction, got her bag stolen by another person. Super quick. It was nice and clean, and they left.
Beep. And that was it. Just like that.
Her iPad was in the bag, unfortunately. That was the only.
Oh no.
It's all about distraction. They can either compliment you, they can confuse you. That's the whole thing too. Mm-hmm. They can come in as a group. I've seen a video of a guy on the shoot. He was just shooting like that, huge lens. The guy just came. They were like, "What's happening?" Took unscrewed the lens on his camera, gave it to the guy behind him, and hit it. Like he had like a little clipboard, and hit it, right, and then just walked. Yeah, just walked away. So there's so many things like that. I'll just put a list of everything that has happened. There's also the one con that's happening here. Is that how you say it? One con?
Yeah.
Thing that's happening here is people asking for donations for a certain cause, and once again, they're from Romania. They're never white. They're never black. They're just from Romania, and then doing their give money for a good charity. Just walk away. If you're in a train, it's super busy. That's when things happen. But also, if you're sitting right by the door on your phone, people will wait for the doors to close, snap your stuff out of your hand, and then walk away, and you just can't do anything because the doors are closed. So make sure that you're not on your phone in the train right next to the exit.
That'd be so bittersweet, watching someone wave goodbye to you.
Yeah. They could just stand there and be like,
thank
bye.
you.
Yeah.
I would rip me apart.
But yeah, anyway, so the other one is stealing at the ATM. This has, here's my dildo story, guys. I was getting money at the ATM, and so I had my card in. I did not even start typing in my code that I got surrounded by 5 people, and one of them, so they were kids. They were once again from Romania. They were about, I would say, like from 7 to 12, maybe 15 years old, and they just surrounded me. And one of the kid had a dildo in his hand, pink dildo, and started hitting the screen of the ATM with it, just poking the screen. At this point, I'm like, what the f is going on? But that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to distract you with, you know, something as simple as a dildo. Anyway, I whipped my card out, put it back inside my pockets, and it just held my, you know, all my pockets. I was worried for my phone and my wallet, and just told the guy to get the f out of here.
Yeah.
I was just, you know, just got verbal. It was like, hey, get out of here, and then walked away. And that was it. I mean, it could have been different. I don't know what they would have done. Would have tried to beat me up or something. I don't know. But it's just
that's
like
something you have to be worried about out here, though.
The distraction part was the dildo, and thankfully.
That's a hell of a distraction.
I mean, if you have other stories too, you can let me know. But
you know, me being from America, like I don't really have like a whole lot of like crazy theft stories. Like,
that's the thing.
This doesn't happen like to me. I live in LA. I've left my bag like in the busiest of places, and no one touches it.
Yeah, it's. I think in Europe, especially in huge cities like Rome, I mean, all the big cities in Europe, you will have theft all over the place. That's
what my friend that was with me when the model that I was taking photos of, he's like, bro, like you got to watch out like out here. And the other part is like, even if you catch some of these people, is like you still have to be kind of on guard because they might stab you.
That's the thing, yeah.
It's a big worry.
You have to think about it, like, is it worth chasing the guy, try to catch him, tackle him down, just to get mugged by 15 other people behind that?
Like if my camera was in that bag, oh, I would have fought to death for it.
So just be careful, and if you have, I'm gonna say it again, if you have a guy from Romania, I'll put a photo of a bunch of what Romanian people look like. Just walk away, and even if it's a kid, especially if it's a kid, just walk away.
I feel like there's gonna be people from Romania watching this video, and they're gonna be like, "That's my uncle."
Yeah, I mean,
you're gonna put like a photo of someone's like. Uncle.
But that's the thing too. I've talked to people from actual Romania. We're called gypsies.
Oh yeah.
And people from Romania are actually fine. It's just like they also hate those kind of people that are gypsies and just going from place to places and stealing. And but anyway.
Why do they all come from Romania? That's my question. Is like.
I don't know.
Even know where
in French, we call them
is.
gens du voyage, which are people that travels.
Okay.
But anyway, gypsies, I guess. We should say gypsy rather than Romania, but unfortunately they're from there. A friend of mine was here twice in Paris. She's Asian, she's a photographer, got her stuff stolen twice. Once was in her bag was in her Vélib, those rental bikes. She just had it there, stopped to take a photo, guy just snatched it, ran away. Classic. I forgot what happened to the first time, but I was like, she's an easy target. She looks like a tourist, and she has a camera in her hand.
She's a girl. Like, let's be honest. Like,
and she's a girl, yeah.
Girls have it like way harder than guys. Like, it's a little bit easier for like a thief to muscle like past a girl than it is for a guy.
For sure. Less chance of being chased away.
Yeah, that's true too.
Pretend to be hit by a car. Classic too. Another story: someone walks in front of your car, trips over, gets hurt, and then so you walk out of your car to help him out, and then someone just
thinking you hit them or like did something bad, and you leave your car running, and then his friend runs up right behind him, slams your car in reverse, and they're gone.
Same thing for accidents. My friend's dad had a new car, got hit in the back by a car. Obviously, they hit it on purpose, and thankfully they hit it too hard, so the car was smashed. So they actually didn't care, and they just took off. The other thing is bracelets.
Yeah.
You have a cute bracelet.
I got an adorable one.
He's got an adorable one.
Yeah, so essentially what happened is a gentleman ran up to me and was like, "Oh, here's a bracelet," like, and put it on, like, literally had it tied on my wrist in like 2 seconds. I was like, "Oh, it was free." And I was like, "Oh, great, thanks." And I started walking away, and then he's like, "Weren't you gonna give me money?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Wait, you said it was free." He's like, "Yeah, but like, this is a bracelet, like, you should give me some money for it." I'm like, I was shocked. I was like, "Wait, you just told me it was free." I only took it because you said it was free. And long story short is I just walked away, and I was like, "Well, what are you gonna do?" Like,
nothing is free in Paris. The only thing that's free is air and water. Actually, there's little fountains everywhere.
I got charged $10 for water. I was at a restaurant. They charged me $10 to drink water.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Trackers. Yeah, I was talking about trackers. You should have those little Wi-Fi trackers. They work. They don't work every time, but if he had that in his bag, he could have tracked the person.
Tracked my bag down and had it no problem. But maybe an idiot.
Yeah. Usually if someone's going to steal your bag, they're going to empty it and then throw the bag away in the first trash can. So
Yeah.
if someone stole your bag, look for trash cans around that area. They might have just thrown the bag away. When you're in your car, I'll always put my camera strap on the seat and put the seatbelt as well. Well, that's
through the strap.
through the
Okay.
strap. That will prevent it from crashing down if you have to hit the brake, which has happened, and also prevent anyone from snatching it
Just from out
super
of the
easily
car.
from other car, breaking your window and then ripping it out.
Yeah, or
Especially-
even if you're sitting in traffic and they just reach in and grab
Yeah.
it and drive off.
happens a lot and has happened to a few people that I know. So yeah, do that. All right, guys, that's it. Hopefully you stayed until the end. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video
Give us one of your stories on like what happened to you.
in the comments
good.
below, and we'll maybe do a second video with your stories. And if you have any good tips on how not to get your stuff stolen, and yeah, that's
Perfect.
it. Hit the like button, subscribe to his channel, subscribe to
his
my channel. Thank you for this video,
course,
and
man. See you in the next one, yeah?
yeah. It's filming. So, all right, this is take number 1 of Logan and Duncan trip in Paris. How not to get robbed, pickpocketed, or beaten up.
Or beaten up. Like me. no,
What
I
should be
was
the
beaten
title of the video? We don't even know what's the title of the video.
up. For the title, I would do something kind of like how not to get robbed in Paris. 5 ways to avoid being robbed in Paris.
Yeah.
Does that sound? How's that sound?
Yeah, sounds good, yeah.